Hey guys, how's it going? It is Tuesday morning. Freaking cold again. It's supposed to be cold right till Friday. Got a couple of things I'm gonna want to spray, so can't really do it until it warms up a bit. A little too cold. It was like 26 below with the wind chill this morning. So yeah, a little cold. But anyway, um, I'm expecting a parts order. I called Bill's truck shop yesterday. I was gonna add something to my order, but it turns out I already have some anyway. Just the adhesive for the door rubbers. And I wanted to catch them before they shipped it out. They said they were shipping it out Monday because they were waiting for a part. Well, apparently they got their part and on Friday, and they shipped the whole package out Friday. So I should be getting it today, sometime today anyway. So when I get it, we'll go through that. Until then, maybe I'll just do a few things on under the dash and mess around on the interior a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Oh, I think I've heard something pulling in the parking lot as I'm speaking. Anyway, when the package gets here, we'll open it up and it'll be like Christmas all over. So there you go. Stick around. Okay, so sure enough, it was my parts order. It was supposed to be 2 boxes. It's just one. So I checked the packing slip. Everything's supposed to be in there. So yeah, let's open it up and see what we got. Change the camera angle here just a little bit. All right. So, door rubbers. That's an important one. I didn't cut it, did I? No. Okay. Pair of those. What's this? Ah, okay, a whole bunch of goodies. Got my glove box lock with keys. That would be the oil line fitting for the block. I didn't show you the rubbers, right? Some screws, clips, that's for the rubbers, and a pair of hinges for the tailgate. So, after all that dicking around with the tailgate, you know, should have just done this in the first place. These are these should be my window cranks. There they are. You know, the chrome on these parts is pretty damn good. Pretty good quality. I'm showing stuff up to the camera like it's pointing at me, but it's not. Anyway, there's all the stuff that was in there. The hinges, glove box key and lock, the oil pressure gauge connections for the block. This that's my shut-off valve for my heater hose. It's going to be installed under the hood, so you know, because if you don't have that, you'll have heat on all the time and it'll get hot in there. And you know, you're going to be running this thing 99% of the time. It'll be in the summer, it'll be a nice day, and they won't need heat. So, and then the big one, the tailgate. Geez, that's a good heavy piece, man. For checking for dents, it's all good. Yeah, I would have never got the that other tailgate to look as good as this one. No chance. so in addition to this stuff, I just got to prime and paint this thing. It's a nice piece. All the stuff is nice, actually. I haven't gotten any junk from Bill's Truck Shop, so it's all been pretty good quality stuff. So, you know, you got to pay for it, but you get what you pay for, like anything else. There's a couple other things I'm waiting for. One from Amazon. That's supposed to be here today. And it's a different thermostat housing. Can't really see it because my master's in the way. But the thermostat housing comes right up over here. And I want to use this fitting to connect my temp gauge. The one on the side of the block, it's an absolute pain in the ass to get to with the manifolds and everything. It's just too tight. Can't even get a wrench on it. So I'm not even going to bother trying. I'm just going to hook it up right there. So I need a thermostat housing that either comes up or swivels. I got one that does both. So that should be here anytime. And my new brake booster is coming from Rock Auto. I just tracked the package and it's in Ontario now. So it should be here, I'm thinking probably tomorrow. Got into Ontario last night about 10 o'clock. So yeah, it'll probably be in Sudbury by the end of the day today, and it'll be here tomorrow. So yeah, so once I get all that stuff in, I can start putting stuff back together. I've done a few other things as well. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe my little side kick panels. So they're just friction fit right now. They're very snug though, and I'm going to let them sit like that for a bit and kind of get that because there's a bit of a curve to them, right? And I'll let them, well, you can see it, it's starting to take shape already. So I want to put as few screws or anything, fasteners as possible. The cleaner the better, as far as I'm concerned. But I think it looks pretty good. Against that black carpet, sweet. So yeah, I've got some stuff to do under the dash and a bunch of other crap. But overall, I'm happy. Oh yeah, this is another thing. A friend of mine came by last night and brought me this. This is the last piece of stainless I need for the dash. It's goes right at the bottom of the speaker cover. Matches the top one with the Chevrolet on it. It's a little bit narrower. Used to be polished, but it's in overall it's in pretty good shape. So I'll get that polished and on there as well. Get the glove box door mounted with the new lock and key. And then I got some messing around to do underneath here. But once I get all that done, I can throw the seat in here, and that'll make a huge difference. Also, I think I'm ready to put that other door back on. I'll leave this one off just to get the seat in. Be nice and much nicer to have it wide open, right? And yeah, but I can put one door on for sure, just get it out of my way. When it warms up, I still got to paint that stupid Datsun door. It's just too freaking cold. Anyway, coming along, moving along, and everything's coming together. So I'm just going to keep on plugging away. All right, so because I need to polish this piece for below the speaker grill, anything else I need polished I want to have done and ready to go. So that means the bezel for my shifter boot and emergency brake lever. It's going to be two leatherette bags sort of made up, you know, with a drawstring, like a shoelace, like the British sports cars had. And yeah, so we're going to make up two of them, but I'm going to use just one bezel. Yeah, I'm going to make the two of them combine into one piece. So there's going to be a bunch of measuring involved, and I'll at least get it transferred to a piece of aluminum and hopefully start cutting it out. I've only got, like, I got two saw blades, and I break a ton of them when I'm cutting this stuff. I'll show you what it is. So this is a sheet of aluminum. It's about almost half an inch thick. And I'm going to make my bezel about 3/4 of an inch wide all the way around. So yeah, first thing to do is take a bunch of measurements, transfer it to the aluminum, and figure out exactly what I got to cut out. And then round up the corners, polish it up. It's going to take a while to polish it, but I've done other things with this aluminum. I'll show you. So with that same aluminum, that's what I made my my radial delete plate out of. So this stuff here. So and it came out well. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm using the same stuff for that. So anyway, I got to measure off there. I'm going to start with the emergency brake lever first, and then sort of build off of that and figure out exactly where everything's going to be. Okay, go ahead and take a bunch of measurements and transfer it over. Okay, I've got a good straight edge on this side of the e-brake, so I'm going to start with that. Okay, so go 6 3/4. All right, so that only has to be I'm going to say 3 inches. Okay. Okay, so 6 3/4 there. Let's say 14 and 14 3/8 to be safe. Okay, and we'll go go 5 3/8. Okay, so if I go inch and 3/4, not even that far. I'd say inch and a half. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of marks there. I'm going to go ahead and start drawing everything in. I think I'm good to go here. Oh yeah, sure. Sharpie just dies on you. Who packages these things? So okay, so it's going to look something like that. right? So this area here will be cut out. This area here will be cut out. This will all be one piece. So, you know, disregard that line. It's not going to be there. So this will be all one continuous piece. So it's going to take me a while to cut that out, I'm sure. Like I said, I know I broke about 10 blades last time I was cutting stuff like this. I think I was cutting some oddball weird angles and shapes though, like circles. They can be a bitch. Those are the circles I did for my steering column spacers. Anyway, so that's where I'm at on that. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting. And I just heard a knock on the door. I think somebody just left a package at the door. Check out and see what that's all about. This should be my thermostat housing, I believe. Oop. Stop it. Yep. There we go. That's where the O-ring goes in. There's the O-ring, the 2 bolts. So that just goes over like so. So like I said, you can set this up to swivel either direction. I'm probably going to make it just go straight forward to the rad. And that way my temperature sensor will be right about here, I guess. So yeah, so we can go ahead and get that done as well. Awesome. Anyway, like I said, I guess I'll get to cutting now. Fun. So I just started cutting. I got in about a ½ inch and broke my last blade. I thought I had 2, I only had 1. So now I've got to go get blades. But that's about all the time I had anyway. But I got the design laid out, and yeah, it should work out all right. I guess in the next video I'll get that cut out and get it polished and see how everything's gonna line up, and go from there. So yeah, I'm really happy I got all my parts in. Like I said, the only thing left is the booster, and it's scheduled to be delivered tomorrow. But that brake pedal assembly is going to be one of the last things to go in the interior. I want to get all the stuff under the dash, all the gauges straightened away and everything tidy and nice. Then I'll put that piece in because it's a pain in the ass with it in there. It's right in the middle of it, the way of everything. So yeah, it'll be one of the last things to go in. Probably put that in just before I put the seat. But anyway, if you like the content, please subscribe. Don't be shy, leave comments, tell your buddies. I am down to only needing 10 more to get to 3,000 subscribers. So let's get those 10 guys signed up. Yeah, and if, like I say, don't be shy, leave comments, tell your buddies and all that stuff. If you want to support the channel, you can go to the likes or thanks thing in the menu right beside the share button. Just press that little circle with the 3 dots and go to where it says thanks, and you can buy a down a coffee. And any support I get would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.